These are great. These are actually in Fallout.
Oh my god, speed up, speed up, speed up!
Wow!
Have a nice day and remember, mining is a blast.
Mining is a blast.
Very
Wow!
immersive,
Oh! Yo! Oh my god! 40 coaster. There goes one right there.
This is insanity.
Oh! Great control of the 4D.
Like when
Mr. Handy.
I found
Wait,
out
what?
FSF Yep.
Uh-oh. That's the smelter. Oh no! And look at those coconuts! Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to the Community Collab Contest. This week, we are finally moving on to the Coasters and Rides category for each of the 4 theme parks that we are building. As per usual, the voting form will be at the end of the 4 video series. Let's get into today's theme park coasters. Heyo everybody, it's Johnny5 Alive, and I am joined here with SirAlan.
Heyo.
And welcome back. This is the 4th and final video for the coasters and rides. After today's video, there should be a voting form down below, pinned in the community section of YouTube, as well as on Discord. So get to voting. It is a nail biter. There have been so many great rides, and as you can see here, so many more great rides to look at here today. This is going to be a wild one here today, Alan. Look at this. I mean, holy
You're
moly.
in for a treat this episode.
Yeah, I think so. So kicking things off, we do have a builder, but where was the plot? It was something happened to it, right? So
It was on the right-hand side, in the middle.
yeah, so there's a coaster here.
Yeah, on there.
So there will be a coaster in the final version of the park. The builder dropped out or couldn't get it done, and we have a replacement, and they couldn't get it done in time. So a little bit unfortunate, but Sizwidge, which actually did a really good coaster in Chance Park, will be taking this on. Hopefully they can manage to do both in time. So, because they had some extras that they needed to finish for Chance. So fingers crossed, we have until the end of September, but we still have plenty more. We have, what, 4 coasters, 2 track rides. So we're going to be starting things off at the expert bracket, and with the mine shaft. I'm assuming that's this.
It's this one, yeah. So it's rather hidden. So obviously this is like the tip of the iceberg.
The tip of the iceberg.
Or tip of the mineberg.
Yeah, so it's inside the mountain.
It is, yeah. So pretty much all of the coaster is like, submerged, and we see this cool station on the outside just hugging the mountain as requested.
What are these?
So these are like extras. They're
cool.
Inspired by exactly, yeah. They're inspired by Fallout kind of machinery and a retro futuristic mining. I think they've done a really good job of quite creative use of pieces there, like the Munster bits and.
Yeah, they kind of remind me of the excavator power armor.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that. We have a mine train coaster. I guess we go in at night.
Yeah, let's go in at night.
There it is. Ooh,
So
looking good. Uranium Fever is a actual event in Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I haven't actually played Fallout 76, so that is news to me.
Uranium Fever is not only an event, but I believe it's a song. Uranium Fever. You know that one? The Fallout 4 radio?
I don't know. We'll have to try and get that into the audio on Thug. There we go.
Oh my god. Oh my
Health and
god.
Safety.
This is awesome. Decontamination chamber. Oh, the little droidies. These are great. These are actually in Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh my, and it's it's a Mr. Handy. I'm in love already.
That's Mr. Handy.
We don't have to look anymore. Give him the first place prize. Nat K. Cole. I hear some voice acting muffled in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy a Nuka-Cola. Take a break. Oh, look at that. It's perfect.
I think they took a break for too long.
All right. I am here for it. Your park is becoming more and more Fallout.
Yeah, it is. So it's a pretty long and cool queue line here.
I'm so impressed by the evolution of everybody started with the same rules, you know, design a park with plots and then the community fills them in. But based off your guys' instructions and the community learning off of one another, you guys, all of your parks have been evolving. It's like when a plane goes off course by 2 degrees, it becomes miles and miles and miles off course. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, it's so loud. Anyways, these planes have taken an off-course turn, and you guys are miles and miles and miles apart from one another in terms of like what has happened here. And I'm so impressed by the evolution of your parks, and you're seeing that lore, that flavor, and that essence, the soul and essence of what you guys envisioned from the beginning get louder and louder as we dive deeper into these contests, where I think these might end up being 4 of the best parks ever featured on this channel in 8 years. Like, I think they're just mind-blowing.
Yeah, they're just so rich. Like, everyone's really, like, as a community, driven the boundaries forward, and so I think I will agree with you with that.
Yeah, we have to give it up to the community for being so in-depth with each other.
Yeah.
They're all communicating. What did you do? I'm going to steal that idea. I'm going to cross-reference that idea. I'm going to insert that into my idea. I have never, ever seen cooperation done to a scale that it's done here, you know? Everybody's teaching each other. This is a true collab.
Yeah. So this is by TBKarate, this coaster.
Yep.
And they have recorded their own voiceover, which is it's combined with like a soundtrack, which is AI, like music, and then also combined with sound effects, which then enhance the experience. So you're going to find some Fallout Easter eggs along the way.
So the voice acting is real.
Yes, that was done by TBKarate.
We are getting to a point where I have to ask if it's real or AI. Some people have done AI and fooled me to make me think it was real, and now it's I can't tell the difference anymore. It is so crazy. But that is one big thing that's been part of the evolution is people are getting better at music and voice acting and stuff with the assistance of AI, and it's been a joy to watch. So here we go. We got a 1,500-meter mine train coaster called Uranium Fever, as Alan mentioned, voice acted by TBKarate themselves with some background music assisted by AI. Love the symbiosis usage of creativity there and the assistance of AI, but also taking upon themselves to do the voice acting. Very, very good. Keeping things traditional. Let's give it a go. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Let's do it.
This mine shaft is for Carpath.
I'll make this brief. Our settlement, it's running low on power, and we kind of need a new power source. Luckily for us, these mines are chock full of uranium, and these bad boys could power our town for years. Now, I know what you're thinking. Aren't these mines filled with dangerous creatures? Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Look, just get in, get the samples, and get out. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Huh. I shouldn't have dropped you off here. Oh my god, what is that?
It's the mole miner. I like the rad roaches too.
And look, hey, we made it to the main chamber. Quick, get lower so we can grab some uranium. Oh my god, speed up, speed up, speed up!
Wow!
Okay, maybe I was wrong about these rumors. Go into that tunnel real quickly. Here, let me restart this system and try to get us back to the surface.
System-wide restart conducted.
Yo! Whoa!
Now, why is that even a feature here?
This is pretty awesome, Alan.
It seems like
really good.
uranium is somehow making these death calls stronger. I don't know if it's a good idea if we stick around much longer.
Mine integrity is at 32%. Please evacuate mine.
If we stick around for much longer, these mines are going to collapse. Oh, I can't look, I can't look! Oh! See, I told you the uranium was making these guys stronger.
Oh.
We gotta go, man.
Hostile creatures detected. Please evacuate mine.
Quick, grab that bag of uranium and go.
Yo, those death claws are spot on.
Oh, they're so good.
Whew. That was a close one. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to go back in there. So let's just not talk about this. But hey, at least we got a few uranium ores. That should last us a little bit, right?
You only need a
Thank
few.
you for choosing the Fusion Pro Mines Tour. Have a nice day and remember, mining is a blast.
Mining is a blast.
Mining is a blast. Well, that ride was a blast.
Let's go.
Amazing.
That
Yeah.
was a blast. Great job, TBKarate. Holy Toledo's. Man, that was fun. There's so many elements. I guess you didn't play Fallout 76. Maybe TBKarate did, but there's spots that are exactly like some of the mole miner caves, some of the actual missions from the game, even as we came up the queue. And I love the droid voice that you added in. The death claws were spot on. I even saw the transfer tracks were amazing. The trick tracks, that was smart. I mean, there's so many elements here. The upside down swinging tracks, and then they commentated on it. The mining machines, the uranium. It's all perfect.
Chocked full of it. But
rad roaches.
The first time I saw it, obviously the tracks kind of throw you off. It makes you think that it's going one way and then suddenly it goes another. So really smart use of the overlaying those two tracks together.
Good storytelling,
really nice.
Intense music. Everything was kind of like paced nicely, right? It was like intense the whole way through, with the storytelling being intense and the music being intense. You didn't skip a beat. Yeah, it was just that is a fast-paced action mine coaster experience with a Fallout feel. Nailed the Falloutness to it. Absolutely love it. This was absolutely incredible. My goodness.
Really fantastic job.
I can't think of anything to suggest or change. Like 10 out of 10, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I really...
So, look at that. But back up on that last one. It looked like one has a gem in his eye.
Yeah, that's adorable. This is very nostalgic feeling for me. I had some of the best times I've ever had in video games, oddly enough, came from Fallout 76. We had a really good time with that game. A very memorable game to me. And this has a lot of the scenes and vibes that I remember from it. And yeah, it really brought me back. I mean, some of these mines actually, I did like guides on where to get uranium and different materials and lead for making ammo. And some of the guides that I did were in mines that looked exactly like this. So I think you nailed the atmosphere to a point where it brought me back to a fond memory of mine. So, and these like the Easter eggs, the Nuka-Colas, the rad roaches, the miner bots, the Mr. Handy. Whew. This is Fallout to a T. Great job.
Really rich.
Yeah.
The custom supports, a lot of work on that. And then obviously this, the station on the outside.
Look how big it is. Wait, did you give them the terrain?
No, so they had I was away for a few weeks, so that gave them a really good opportunity with the final park to then carve all this out and sort it all out. So they managed to do this in
your park.
Pretty short amount of time while I was away and unable to work on the park. So they had the working file.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah, it's very extensive.
I did not expect all that to be in here, especially because the terrain limitations. I thought we were going to be inside of a box or something like that. So my expectations were limited, and that kind of threw me for surprise. And I'm super glad you were able to do all that on the official map. That's so cool. Wow,
and it's a really, really good station as well. The verticality of it and everything is, I think spot on.
Yeah, I love it. Uranium Fever. So that is the first creation of the day, starting high at an expert rank. And from here, we go straight to master. That is wild. You really hit the lottery with the ranks. The ranked builders. Going straight into, what is it? Ready to Fall's Go-Karts? Is that over here?
Yeah, do you want to do the two track rides together at the end, or do you want to just
I think we just do them in order. We're all voting. Okay. Coasters are going up against rides and vice versa, so we might as well check it out, unless there's a reason I should, but...
No.
Do we want to see this at night? I think so, right?
I think so, yeah. We're maybe a bit of both, but definitely first at night. I think it's quite rich in colours.
We'll walk the queue at night, and then we'll do a lap at day and a lap at night. How's that?
Absolutely.
The Wreckage Racers.
A lot to say about this. It's a really big area.
Let me pause you there for a sec. Let me get the Planet Coaster volume down. It seems a little loud. Yeah, we were at 100%. I did notice it was louder than normal. I have Windows 11 now, so it's a little janky. Anyways, go ahead, Alan.
So when setting up the original park, I put aside some space for the go-karts. I think I realized it was like not enough, so it got extended.
Oh.
And so I was a little bit concerned maybe that it was too much space to fill, but Ready to Fall has done such an amazing job with fulfilling this this plot. So that my request was that it was like a scrapyard, you know, you're going to have loads of obstacles, a lot of, you know, crashed elements, and they've done such an amazing job to get a composition throughout the whole area that you can race around, and you're gonna love it.
This already is incredible. I like the little trophy stand right there above the light. I wish there was a skeleton on the third place. There's if you're not first, you're last, right? So we're gonna hop in. I think I'm not gonna drive today because I want to focus on looking around.
Yeah.
And what's the best view to do that? I think it's this one, right? Yeah, I can spin around 360.
Good shout.
Let's go to like a middle of the pack one so you can see them ahead of us.
Okay.
And have a look around. So first lap at night. Wow. Okay.
So I love how you know you're going through, you know, under obstacles, not just kind of like through them. A lot of verticality here.
Through them, yeah. Yeah, this is very intricate. Wow.
Very immersive, yeah.
Oh, yo! Oh, they're making some stuff in there. I wish I got to look at that longer. Oh my goodness. What is that fire? This is Mad Max.
It is, yeah.
Oh, this is legitimately Mad Max racing. Holy Toledos. Yo, look at that watchtower out of a water tower.
Safety car, I've only just noticed.
Pause and switch it today. That was wild. Let's see it a day here. Look at the guy's face. He's totally Mad Maxing. Oh my god. Look at all the details. The ride is too fast to appreciate it all. We might have to fly around a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love going up the spire. And we're racing through the building. On top of it, even. Look at the nukes. They are building some mechs and stuff. It's a mech bay. Didn't you do something similar to this?
Yeah. I think you're thinking of the. I did a park where there's like a Mad Max race going on.
But it was racing with coasters.
Exactly.
But it gives me those vibes.
This one's close to my heart. I love this style. He's done such an amazing job. So I think what I like about it so much is that it's just so intricate. There's so much going on that you really feel that kind of intensity when you're racing around. It's not just like, you know, you're just going around in a go-kart. You really feel all of the impact of everything. And I just love all these details. So the missiles, the crashed missiles, all the debris.
Yeah, this is absolute insanity.
And just
I
all
love
the
this.
Textures.
They're making Mad Max vehicles.
Yeah,
look at
this. Just absolutely nailed everything. I just noticed that.
This is wild. That alone is a great blueprint.
Yeah.
And they're like modifying handy bots and stuff. This is just cracked. These mech spiders.
Amazing.
And the I just love the how the path, the road, the go-kart is. This is the only stretch of actual go-kart road. You know, the rest is like going over boards and dirt. Like, where's the track? Right? This is the only spot you actually see track where it's like a road going up. There would be no other way to do it. But that is phenomenal how integrated the track is to all of this, to the point where I can't even see it anymore. There's so much rubble.
The layers of textures. I mean, it's not just like, you know, just pieces thrown in.
No,
anywhere
it's
you look,
meticulous.
Like there's a scene, everything is kind of done with a purpose. So it doesn't matter where you look like on top of that building there.
It's organized chaos.
Yeah, there's every single piece has got like actual detail and logicality to it.
It's the what were they called in Mad Max? The boys, and they had like the band on the vehicles. It kind of reminds me of that. That's great.
War Boys.
War Boys, yeah, the War Boys band. Let's go. And you have that song, the Crusher song or whatever it's from.
Yeah.
And it
I love
feels
the
like
wall of
Mad
speakers is next to it.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's sick. Oh my god. Yeah, I knew.
On top of that station, like I love the way that you can actually get to all of the bits where you're meant to walk.
Right.
You can get to it. So there's a connected path.
Some
all the way
world
across.
building.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
He's just put a thought into every single element in here. So
it's the only go-karts in the entire contest, and everyone knows I have a soft spot in my heart for go-karts. It was the first contest we ever did on this channel, and I love it when they're kind of an explorative, immersive experience, something interactive, and you know, like a good old Mario go-kart circuit where you just get lost in there. And this, I knew when you said you're doing a go-karts and you showed me the space for it, and it was something I had high hopes for it, and I just knew it was going to turn out well, no matter what.
Yeah.
And this went kind of beyond what I was hoping for, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be any better because, I mean, like I say, it's organized chaos. Like you've got that train car kind of suspended out of that thing in the background there, next to the silos, or just on the right-hand side, you can see there's a train car half falling out. He's connected it all up, and then you've got all this kind of thought and detail. But then when you look at the piles of the junk, they really do look like piles of junk.
Absolutely,
which is not easy to pull off.
It's a real junkyard. Look at this.
Yeah.
The Wreckage Racers, a fun name to it and everything. It definitely had this Mad Max vibe about it going through there. There's flames and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, very efficient use of the track. Like it really makes a lot of really good use of the space. The twisting around and going over and under and everything. So you could have just like gone around in a little circle or something. You would have got half the track.
No, you brought up a really good talking point there. Absolutely, and that's something I've said in the past. When a go-kart's not done well, it's easy to point out because you didn't do a bridge, you didn't go over, you didn't go under, you didn't do that. Deserves a little bit more praise for doing all those things here. Like even the spire going up, we got to get to the high ground, and the way you integrated that into a tower like that made you really feel like you were going up something. And my favorite part here is actually like driving through this building here. This is rubble and the wood and how you integrated that all, and we're actually going underneath the falling train. That's kind of insane. And then you get, as you're doing that, you pop out and it's like, surprise, here's a missile silo. And you're like, what? And then what? Again with the factory. Every little bit of this tells a different story and it's a different scene. But meanwhile, it's all kind of passing over and under itself. It's sort of visiting itself, but doing it from a different angle. So you get like, now you get a completely different, I didn't even realize we went through there. This is the same scene, but from a different angle. And it's like the Ready Player One stacks. And it's like, whoa. So yeah, every angle and every kind of way you turn the carts over itself presents something new. It's a very efficient use of your environment. Yeah. Just by showing it from a different angle. Wow. The rides.
Yeah, so incredibly impressive.
Incredibly impressive.
I think I definitely wouldn't, not for me, like have any way of saying how it could be improved because it's already there, I think.
Yeah. I can't really think of a way to improve it either. I don't even want to try. I think it's really well done. So there it is. That was Ready to Fall's Go-Karts, the Wreckage Racers Master Builder. Time to move on to another Master Builder, the Overpass, which I'm going to assume is over the highway.
Is this one? Yep.
Woo!
Second coaster.
And I see the bridges starting to come together. Look at that, Alan.
Yeah. So I've left that in because Shockwave
part of the ride.
Supplied. Yeah. Well, Shockwave supplied part of this the path that goes that is all connected to. So because of that, I've extended it, and it was there with the intention of extending it. And so I think it's kind of integrated. It's like important, and it's also a sort of tribute to what they created. And I've kind of finished off by extending it.
And it's a 4D freaking coaster.
Yeah. I've
the big
I've
kahuna. Insanity. What did it say before?
Tried using one of those before.
Wait, what did it say before? What did it say? I must know.
I'm just interstate. Big kahuna interstate.
Thank you.
It's a good point. I didn't even
because it's the old highway sign.
Yeah. And
that is so great.
The request was basically it was just there was a road going through. My ask was that there was it kind of integrates in some way with the road. You can change the road path and everything. And they built a brand new kind of elevated highway, extended it, did a really great job of it.
Okay.
And what surprised me about this the most is the three-dimensional volume of this. This isn't just like a coaster going along flat to the ground and going up a little bit. This whole space, I mean, this whole space is so, because it's so high and dense, it really immerses you the moment you step in.
Yeah.
I've added the ambient sounds. These are actually real recordings. They're done in Singapore, but I'm assuming it's going to be
really?
similar to Hawaii. Because I want it to be like an immersive jungle, so the ambience.
Fantastic.
Real stuff.
That is brilliant, Alan.
All right, all the rest of the park's going to get the same ambience, let's say, and. I love the queue line.
You just reaffirmed what I said at the top of the video on the first ride, that I said you guys are evolving. I am watching this community evolve week to week to week. Like a good example was Crazy Girl introduced the AI song in a really good shop, and then 2 weeks later outdid herself with literally her work is 10 times better than it was when I was first blown away. And I can say that for all of these builds. When you see a name come up a second time, it's like they've been building for 10 more years. And it's like that these submissions have only been a month apart, and you guys are evolving, and you as a designer going and adding ambience, like you guys, I think Chan said this too. She's like, I gotta step it up because everyone else is stepping it up, and now you know what I mean. Like, you guys are literally, it's like I'm watching builders evolve week to week to week, as if they've been building for 10 years, and it's just really crazy. I can't believe what's been happening over the course of this contest. It's so cool. Should we do one ride at day and then one at night?
Yes, I was gonna say day with the normal seat view.
What is the normal seat view? Do we have instructions here?
What I would suggest is like the default seat view that you would normally get when you ride this, and then
oftentimes it's really good to ride this one, the back, when it spins around and turns and snakes on itself.
The default one has a good, because it's actually got a really good full climb. And the climb, it takes its time so that the music can build, and you get a good view of the other side of the park from the default seat. So
let's do it.
What we could do is do this one, or
the original's at the back.
There you go. And so
then we'll go to the front after at night.
Yeah, and then maybe we should do the front bumper at some point as well. Maybe that
without the spins.
Yeah.
Or how about how about like an orbit, so I can kind of pull it around?
Yeah, sure.
Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, that's right in the camera. 4D coaster. There goes one right there.
The music goes really well with this ride, and like I say, I don't want to ruin it. It helps build the tension as you're rising up and start to see the rest of the park.
Yeah, look at the Junktown from here.
Yeah.
That is wicked. It's like a nice revealing of your park. What's this over here, Alan?
Yeah, you'll find out.
How dare you?
Easter egg. I feel like you obviously go and think, what's going to be in there?
A vault, maybe? Spoiler?
No spoilers.
Let's go! We are high up. Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, nice spin. Oh.
Really high up.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That is wild.
This is insanity.
Oh. Great control of the 4D.
Yeah.
Nice. You're rotating it with the spin. and it's a perfect, what do you call it?
Over harmony of both, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't even know what you call it, an aerial flip like that.
Yeah.
That is
yeah,
really well done.
I think this when I first saw this, it absolutely blew me away. It was you know, more than I could have hoped for or imagined. I would say that I'd say maybe at night you're still like a front, like the forward bumper, just because you get a really good view of all of the space usage. You don't, and maybe in like an orbit as well.
You don't want to go to the front car?
Oh, we can. But,
I would love to see. I want to ride it again. We can ride it a third time. I'm good for that. We'll speed up the lift on this one. But I know that the 4D coaster feels, because we're gonna be looking at it from this angle rather than being ahead of it, and I think that is really compelling, especially with the way you controlled this thing. It was spot on. All right, let's check it out. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, the flames! Let's go! Whoa! The tiki masks are blowing. What's that?
Yeah, definitely rideable.
Absolutely. This is just incredible. This is up there. I'm quite impressed. Incredible.
Oh, it's an amazing creation. Really, really, really powerful.
Yeah, we gotta see it from a bit of an orbit view, I think. Oh, we got one going up right now. Let's do this, right? And then we'll go from the car one. Is that right? Or am I on the wrong one? I think it's this one. Yeah, this is cool. I like this because we can actually see what it's doing.
Yeah.
Look at them flip. Oh, wow. I'm trying my best. It's still a good experience. Look at that. Whoa. Right under the highway, through the rubble. Spectacular.
An amazing job on all of the custom supports. So
yeah,
obviously a lot of work involved there.
Let's take a look at it. Custom supports, great tiki colors, integration into the overpass, the blowing fire of the tiki flames. What more could you ask for? Great control over the 4D coaster as well. Yeah, this is the integral highway connection buried at the end there. And this highway leads all the way through the park. So it's got a bit of a lore, a storytelling, a presence in the park, a purpose. And that is the important part. Yeah. Like even the guests are using that bridge. So it's quite an iconic piece, an important piece to the park. And having a ride dedicated to that, the overpass, is pretty special. Yeah. And a great composition.
Have a really good close zoom in on the toxic swamp area.
Yeah, wow.
Right in there.
That
and
is
you'll
great.
notice there's some ambience in there as well. Maybe
nice.
Go a bit further. Hopefully you can hear some of the other sounds.
I hear it better from over here in the queue. Yeah. But I like how it glows here at night.
Yeah. Yeah, so they did a really good
look at that. I didn't even notice that. Sorry, go ahead.
On all of the broken highway, look very
that's
very
really well done. Again with the they used something different for the rebar. We saw someone else doing rebar.
The kebab sticks.
Ah, the kebab sticks. Smart. I like it.
So it's good because you can space them out slightly differently.
People are doing that gives you a little bit more control doing it that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very nicely done. Yeah, I love all the highway stuff that you got going on, from the parking lot to the dam to this. It's going to be such a fun journey going through this park at the end. Like nothing
Actually, we didn't walk the exits as well, so maybe we should just go through. If you go back to the station, just go through the exit, because it's like a slightly different path through the jungle. There we go. Yeah.
All right.
So we walk the entrance, and just for justice, let's have a look through this one as well, because again, they take slightly different routes through this really dense, feeling of jungle. You doesn't feel like you can see anything, which is exactly how it should be.
We're completely immersed.
Yeah, and again, they've done an
done.
amazing job of covering all of the tracks and everything, all obviously part of the blueprint.
Yeah, and again, you still manage to capture that fun tiki-chiki vibe, but then have that apocalyptic twist on it, where it's not like you're happy-go-lucky tiki anymore. You had the totems blowing fire, the angry tiki god. It has that little bit of aggression. The sound, the music was intense. The coaster matched that intensity. I mean, overall, hands down, perfect. Very, very good stuff.
Really, really, really much strong entry, and such a great addition to the park.
I love the way this all looks here too.
Yeah, really nice composition, and obviously there's two builds right next to it, so the
rusty supports.
Fits really well with the other parks in place.
Wow, is that really like 7,000 supports? Or wait, am I getting scenery in there too?
It's basically two blueprints. Everything's in those two, so that's the whole thing.
It is a lot of supports though. That is no joke. All right.
And I think it's a great thing that they did the custom supports. I think obviously you can control the
it looks amazing.
The volume space of it and everything. So yeah, really, really impressive stuff. It's
let's go. Shockwave coming in with a literal shockwave. I will definitely be remembering this builder's name going forward. That was quite the shockwave. Congratulations on an amazing creation here. This is going to be a tough bracket. You got all these masters and legends pitting up against each other from your park and the others. I mean, pretty much everyone from your park other than TBKarate's Mineshaft are competing against one another. This is not fair. You poor souls. You're all competing against each other. Oh no, this is gonna be a nail biter of a contest yet again. Looks like we're moving over to FSFRanger, the king of dark rides. I know that name very well. I mean, FSFRanger has been featured on the show, I want to say a dozen times. So, an unforgettable builder coming back. Haven't seen their name in a while. Great to see it here. And we're going on what appears to be a Logflume.
Yep. So, again, you can imagine my delight when...
Mr. Handy. Wait, what?
Yep.
How did you...
Look how good that is.
How? What is that?
It's a genius. That's all we can say.
Wait, did FSF... Oh, it's a bauble. A Christmas bauble.
Yeah. But try moving the entire
Did FSFRanger do one of the shops as well? Yeah, the
he
Rusty
did the
Row.
He did the power armor.
Yeah, but the Rusty Row was literally right here.
Just opposite. It's literally just the opposite of that. If you try to move that piece, you'll see what it's made of.
Oh, it's not grouped, or is it? It is grouped.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're in the group. There you go. See how difficult it was. Like, it takes a genius to make that.
It's so sparklers and sprinklers, all sort. This is insane. Yeah, that's a perfect Mr. Handy, and they did a perfect power armor.
And look underneath it as well. You can see there's a trigger, so fire at that trigger.
You had better remove yourself from this area before I am forced to declare you an enemy of the US of A.
Let's go.
Please note that the use of firearms within this facility is a direct violation of 17 federal laws.
So those are the actual sounds from Mr. Gutsy.
Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah. So it's a Mr. Handy and it's a Mr. Gutsy. Or Gutsy.
I wish we could turn it up a bit, but that's great. You worthless scumbag.
So those are the actual sounds from the real game.
Is that from Fallout 76? I remember. Was Mr. Gutsy in Fallout 4?
3.
Fallout 3.
They're in Fallout 3 and 4.
Oh, and 76.
Yeah. So that's a repurposable thing that could be used for Mr. Handy, but this one is a Mr. Gutsy.
That's awesome. There's the power armor again. T45, let's go.
The context for this, or the ask was to make it some kind of like operation, like town operation. So you know, some kind of smelting facility or processing facility. So FSFRanger really run with that, and this is like basically a smelting factory work. So everything is just really immersive. There's just so many scenes throughout all of this that really sell the plot. It's amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less from FSFRanger. They are the king of dark rides, but doing it with a Logflume is tricky. You definitely gave them quite the tall feat here, asking for a Logflume and a smelting factory. That's a difficult combination. So do we go at nighttime then?
Let's do it. So the audio is it's a combination of a few things. There's is that from the beginning. So there is some AI music underlying.
Okay.
But the most of what you're hearing is a lot of sound. So I put this together for FSFRanger. A lot of ambient sounds, a lot of extra kind of percussion and timed sounds to go with what's going on. So enjoy.
Awesome. Yeah, this is pretty suspenseful already. I like the music that you put together. It's very grim. The details are incredible.
Yeah. I love the brick chimney.
Uh-oh. That's the smelter. Oh, no. Oh. That is terrifying. What if they get that wrong? That timing?
It's a bad day for you then.
Oh, that's squealing. Ah, the look at the queue there is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really intertwined and immersive.
Similar to the Go-Karts. I like the reusage of your facility there. The Logflume kind of serves as, I guess, what do you call it, like where you pour the molten down, the conveyor, what are they called? The pipes or whatever?
The belts, yeah.
Belts, yeah. I wonder if there would have been a way to get the water to look like lava. That would put it over the top for me. Is that even possible?
You could use some lava effects.
Or maybe just lights. Would that work?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, just like red
I think you
lights.
can't light the water itself, but maybe there's some tricks that could be taken.
It would be like, instead of the logs were like metal ingots getting melted.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Again, it's just the compositions everywhere you turn on this ride. Everything is like.
Oh, look at the guns over there.
Really, really well.
Cooling
composed.
towers.
Yeah. Really, diverse set of kind of like scenes involved in this and
absolutely
textures everywhere.
Look at that.
It's amazing.
That's a really realistic looking smokestack. Holy moly.
Yeah.
And with the moon behind it. Oh, wow. Look at all this junk. It's amazing. Wow, look at that. Where am I going?
Anytime that you could call something from FSFRanger junk.
Get away with it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is absolute junk. What a trash ride. I mean that in the best way possible. Oh, that's great. Wow. Yeah, that is a super grim, atmospheric, edgy ride. I love the compositions, as you mentioned. The way the lighting comes in from the moon, that's got the red glow from all the lava and stuff, hitting off all of the metal bits there. it creates quite a scene. This smokestack is just wild. I love the way you put that beam coming out of it so it looks that way.
Yep.
That is so cool.
And let's have a look at the day. If you have a look at the other side of the base of that tower that we saw, but even further, there you go. There.
Oh!
So we've got a nice scene straight into the dam at the back, which I love.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really cool composition when we're over here.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Really, really good. And you've got that at the base of that broken thing, you've got like this circular...
Yeah, I freaking love
it.
it.
It goes around, yeah.
I might, okay, well, we still got a few rides to go, and we're running pretty high on time, so why don't we ride this at day for the final spotlight?
Yeah.
For sure,
Yeah.
But this looks really good at daytime.
Yeah, everything is stunning. It's, if you have a look at some of the scenes from like maybe within just a day, and then, you can see like how detailed every single angle is. You've got the power armor there, make it a feature.
It's such incredible power armor. Oh my goodness. FSFRanger, what a legend. Yeah, this is absolutely incredible. And it just, with their junk town that they're going to have here and all the stuff in the surrounding areas with the dam, it's going to fit so perfectly. This is quite the composition. I can't wait to see how this all comes together. These little bits back here are quite nice too. The fallen debris and all that. Oh, well done, FSFRanger. Absolutely love it. That is incredible. Any final thoughts, Alan?
I want to thank FSFRanger. It lives up to his reputation, and it's incredible.
Couldn't agree anymore.
I feel honoured to that. There's a park that I've made has an FSFRanger, not actually one but two. The creations.
Two.
I've got a long time been a fan, and this. There's nothing to criticize here. There's only compliments, because everything is just genius, to be honest. The compositions, the way that you would imagine it to be, this is like how you would want it in a Fallout game, isn't it? You would want it to look like this. So, love it.
Yeah, huge praise from SirAlan. All right, who are we going to next? We have more legends. Mountainside by Esbi.
That's the one on the left here that you see.
Oh, this is the Mountainside.
Next to this one, yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. What's this called?
We have the Iron Bull.
The Iron Bull. Oh, the I was caught off. I thought that said Tron. I was like, why is it called Tron? Yeah, okay, the Iron Bull.
We could raise the eye up.
A little bit, yeah.
And then...
put it on a rock. Great looking foliage over here. It's very arid and dry and Fallout feeling. We haven't seen a whole lot of foliage on this side of the park. So this is a nice change of pace. Ooh.
That's true.
Ooh.
Yep.
All right, so it looks like we have a launch coaster.
We do, yeah. And very immersive queue, like the way that we've got all the logs and everything above.
What's the debrief on this
There's a
one?
really good atmosphere. So there wasn't really many requirements. It was just meant to be built on the side of a mountain, and this one's kind of cut out a little bit more. So I guess it's a bit more like a quarry.
A quarry.
In a way. So yeah, it's just there wasn't a lot of restriction, and so Esbi's creativity has been able to shine here.
SirAlan's TikiChiki Tales Iron Bowl. You made a custom soundtrack for this as well?
Yeah, we've got all custom for everything except Shockwaves, because that was already designed around that music, and it fits perfectly. So this one's been added on to.
I was waiting for it to come that way, and I turned my head, and there's a coaster there.
Oh.
Kind of gave me a scare. We definitely got to go track view daytime on this one.
Yep.
Let's go. Yep. Ooh, looking great already. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Incredibly smooth so far. This is a nice ride.
Yeah, it's nice, fast-paced. You get a good sense of the speed.
I like your grim music again. Ah, double launch, love it. Ooh, look at the view of everything from up here. Nice. It's so smooth I can barely hear the coaster. It's a little strange. I really like the fact that we got this arid back area to the park, because I think that's one of the things that this park was missing, and this kind of completes it. It kind of brings it all together, you know. Like we have junk everywhere, but the essence of Fallout, the essence of a post-apocalyptic, is that dry wasteland that's starting to grow back a little bit, you know. And you get that sense and that vibe over here that you don't get anywhere else in the park. So I really like the change of the atmosphere. Very smooth coaster, double launch coaster there as well. Incredible.
Yep, it's extra intensity. So
The intensity was great,
fast-paced, intricate, design, and you're flowing all around, these structures. I like this scenery piece in the middle.
And the views were great. When the park's done, this is going to be amazing. I almost feel like we should have gone up just a little bit so it stalls out here. That would have been perfect, right? And and then starts to drop again.
Yeah, like you're not sure you're about to make it.
It'd be nice, but no, this is absolutely wild. Very, very fun. Great change of atmosphere again, and keeping to that junkyard post-apocalyptic vibe and nailing it. Perfectly done.
And I like the scenery. I mean, the way that's been done. I like that extra piece in the middle where it kind of adds the extra boost, and of course the original, they like to build up the steam
the gates,
doing the first piece. Yeah, that's really you don't expect it, and you're like, ooh.
I also like the queue
really cool.
Also interacting with the ride. It seems like everybody's nailed that, from FSF to this one to the Go-Karts. Like, I mean, all of these queues have been very ride-heavy interactive, and it builds up a lot of suspense going into these incredible experiences. Amazing. A little bit of smog down here as well. How do we have any nighttime lighting here? How's the ride at night? Ooh, nice and subtle.
I think it's nicely. Yeah, I was going to say it looks natural. It's very suitable. So everything has been again relit, so you could have.
You want to give it a ride at night?
So everything's nicely lit. It's not just about the ride. It's also just about flying around and seeing all of the extra pieces that they've built. Nicely lit.
Yeah, definitely want to see this nighting from the POV of the coaster.
Oh, this is cool.
Ooh, the lights there. It's charging up. Ooh. Well, that makes it a little bit more intense.
Oh, yeah.
And you made this soundtrack?
It's various different AI ones patched together to fit the ride better.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's surprisingly really immersively lit down here from the POV of the ride.
Really good job.
I quite like it.
A lot of the time, Planet Coaster's lighting engine, light is a bit challenging. Everything looks
absolutely.
lit, so I wonder they've done a really good job of sorting out all of those different lights.
No, it fits really well. Wow, great job on this one, Esbi. You guys are just this is
knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting a little spoiled here today. This is a bit of a nail biter between all of these. I can't pick a favorite, and we're just talking about Allen's Park here. just Alan's. I can't pick a favorite in Alan's park, and your builds here are competing against the other parks. This is going to be a stacked bracket of Masters and Legends. So yeah, we're definitely going to need your guys' help. We still have more though, right?
We have another one.
Oh my goodness. Oh, StarshipRad Hula Spin?
StarshipRad.
You want to give me the debrief? Because you had big concerns about this area and the challenge that you presented in this area. I had concerns as well because it was literally like, I have a hill here, build something on it. So I'll let you do the debrief.
Wasn't it?
What's that?
Well, this was, yeah, I mean, it was kind of like that, yeah. I mean, it's kind of an awkward area. It was like, you know, on the edge.
Very awkward.
You know, you've got, yeah, I had a really nice, or it is my favorite vision, let's say. And it was meant to really have the spinning coaster. But to really complement that, the context was like, can we try and depict like the dance, like a hula dance? And so
the hula dance
wanted
girl.
the building,
and look at those
coconuts.
My good googly moogly. Sorry, I have to stop you there. Look at this composition. This is like nothing I've ever seen before.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it? So I wanted the the building to accentuate that kind of spin-in idea, and the whole ride to accentuate this hula dance. And yeah, what StarshipRad has done is there was this luxury resort at the top here.
Play some pool.
I love the immersion here.
So I'm assuming this is not the queue, right? This is something else?
This is the queue.
This is
the queue.
There was another path. Was that the exit?
Oh, there's more to it, yeah. So there's
because it felt like I could keep going.
Yeah, you could. So
let me just take the look at that for a second.
StarshipRad has done a lot of stuff go into here. So the path, this is meant to be like a resort. So everything is like designed in a way that it makes it look immersive. So that path obviously would go up here. We've got this nice tennis courts. We've got the pools.
Oh.
The pools are like dirty and infested now.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, just this build. So I mean, this build is pure scenery. But it is incredible. Have a look at the detail on the middle piece there, like that. I don't know what to call it. Like if you zoom in right in the middle there.
Sorry,
right
I'm
in
a
the
bit
center
tired.
of that
This?
circle. There, right here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wowzers.
But yeah, the composition is just
Are we
phenomenal.
going to go in the resort a bit with the coaster? Oh, we are. Oh.
Yeah, it's a derelict, fancy,
the layering
resort.
of this is quite crazy. Like the resort stacks all the way to the top and it's detailed all the way up. I really like these gritty, detailed environmental storytelling scenes. That is, and looks like the coaster's even going through spits of it. Oh my goodness. This is captivating, this area.
Yeah.
I really like this
immersive.
little tennis court off to the side. That's so much fun. Yeah, the way you had to challenge yourself to work on this hill, I don't think it could have been done any better. The river going down, the hula girl.
Just knocked it out of the park. The hula girl is kind of like slightly off center because it's kind of fallen off.
Just bananas.
Yeah, like 11 out of 10.
I was really concerned about this plot just being a challenge, and no other better person to take on the challenge than StarshipRad.
Yeah, and they included a shop just behind the
Did I miss it?
as well. There's a just zoom in there.
Just a memento?
There you go.
Souvenirs
an
and gifts. Yeah,
freebie.
to grab your gifts on your way out. I love it. Okay, so spinning view. Do we go track? Do we spin? What do we do? I'm assuming they have good control. Yeah, okay, let's.
You would definitely do need to do a spin, yeah. So
I didn't even look at it at night yet, so we'll save that for
Starship
after.
has done an incredible job of timing it and making controlling the spin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very fun track as well.
This is a fun song.
Yeah.
Did Starship come up with this?
That was me again.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Look at the view of the skeleton. Oh, we're getting a good look at it all. Even better. Yo, I can see the pools. I can see everything we just looked at. Look at that. Oh, wow. This is the control of the spin is insanity. With a little look at the tiki face there. Coming down, another look at the pool and the croc there. Ooh. A little jank there, but that's okay. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, the control is just incredible.
Oh, let's get a good look at the hula girl. Can't forget those coconuts. Oh my god, this is nuts. This is coconuts. Wow.
I know. Amazing, isn't it?
Wow. Can we do it again?
Let's do it again.
Nighttime. Do we do track view, behind the view, chase view? What do we do here?
Should we do a track view just so we can see it going around?
Sure. This is really quite impressive. Very hard to get the control of a good spinning coaster. I wasn't getting sick, I wasn't spinning too much, but you locked it in and said, look at this. I want you to, it was almost like a 4D coaster, right? You're forcing me to look at what you want me to look at.
Yeah.
Almost like a robotic motion arm ride or something, right? I'm actually getting dizzier in this POV. Oddly enough. All these left-hand turns is what it is.
Yeah, it's just
the coaster spinning counterbalances all the left-hand turns. You don't notice it as much.
Yeah. Kind of accentuates how difficult it is to do one of these. Like,
oh yeah,
just it looks like left-hand turns on the way, but really, it's it's done an amazing job. Did I get to see the Hula girl from here?
What's that?
Did I get to see the Hula girl when you're on the track view?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is amazing. It feels like out of service lights out, which gives it that creepiness. Part of me wants to say, like, I would like to see more lighting, but then I see it in this context and I go, ooh, it's a little eerie. They're shut down for business. So I kind of like it, you know? It's lit where the ride is. Yeah, it's fun. Maybe a little bit on some of the tiki lights or something, or the tikis, but other than that, it's pretty darn nice.
Yeah, so I just love all these little extra bits, like the tennis court and the pool table, and the crocodile in the swimming pool. There's just so many details to really sell the whole shebang.
Yeah, this composition is probably one of the best compositions I've seen in the entirety of the contest. Brings up an interesting talking point, because StarshipRad, like, if the contest was to give an award for the best composition, I think you would get it. And with that being said, I think we kind of have to get all the designers together for said event. We need to do something, because we put a nail biter up. Pretty much everybody, like I said, here today is competing against each other, plus the other masters and legends from the other parks. It's going to be a nail biter bracket too. I don't want to be put in a position to pick my favorite, but that's why we're getting your guys' help. But they're all so good for different reasons, like the immersiveness of the highway here, the use of the 4D coaster, but then StarshipRad using the spinning coaster as if it was a 4D coaster. That control was impeccable, and the compositions on both of these are very good in different areas, right? And then the atmosphere of the FSFRanger, the environment and the feel of the arid desert over here, bringing a little bit more life to the apocalypse, which is fun, and the immersion of the go-karts, the perfect placement of the junk, the reusing of the different angles, the storytelling and grim atmosphere of this ride. How do you pick a favorite here? Do we pick a favorite in today's video? Are you going to pick? Do you have a favorite, Alan?
Yeah, very hard.
Chant had to do the same thing. She was at a standstill saying she loved them all, and she said, today I'm not picking a favorite. We can do that. You don't have to pick one today. It's hard to pick a favorite child, isn't it? It's not really fair to the rest. So you want to say they're all your favorite here today?
Yeah, I think so. I want to say a thank you to all of the creators, because like anyone watching this episode, I'm sure that you probably agree that they're all just like chef's kiss, amazing, superb.
It's true.
And even for me, like having put together all of the details of like, this is what should go there, and then now we're at a point where it's actually fulfilled. Just couldn't be happier. Like just amazing work from all of the creators. Big thank you to them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to say, this one's my favorite, because
no, I'm with you, and I'm gonna leave it a cliffhanger and say I'm not picking a favorite either, because they all win in different categories, and they're all good for different reasons, as I mentioned. There's a favorite element to each one that I like. So this is where we need you guys to help us make this more of a decisive contest. And I think everyone else is going to have just as a tough time picking a first, second, and third, especially because we can't forget that these are going up against other parks as well. So picking a favorite in today's episode is hard, and then pairing it up against the other parks is even harder because there are some bangers in the other parks. So I don't know. This could probably be one of the toughest Channel 5 gaming contests to judge, and I'm very, very happy we're not in the position to actually judge these anymore. We leave that up to the community. We leave that up to the votes. And if we get 150 plus votes, we see the cream rise to the top, and it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a very close bracket. So I'm looking forward to seeing the results. But get your votes in today, guys, so we can get them tallied up, and we'll be showcasing the results of all the contests at once. It's gonna be crazy. The shops, the scenery, the rides, the coasters, and the track rides are all getting showcased in one final video. Thank you so much for joining me today, Alan.
Thank you.
This was a ton of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the extras video. Bye now.
Bye now.